Hi Bill, this is Amanda with Digital Velocity and SEO, and here's the custom screencast video that I was telling you about yesterday. So first of all, I wanted to kind of take a look here and show you. So this is what's called a Google business listing. And so when we would need to get you one of these, this is kind of the first step. This is so you can even just show up on Google when somebody searches something like dog boarding Centralia, Washington. So getting this business listing made and optimized, it would be step number one. And so there's two different parts of a web page here. So normally, let's see, I can show you over here. So normally when there's a high enough search volume for what you're searching for, you'll get this right here, which is called the Google Map Pack. So it's like 3 or 4 business listings next to this little map here. And so what it takes to get into this section right here is totally different than what it takes to get into what's called the organic listings down below. So to get into the Google Map Pack here, you need an optimized Google business listing, like what I was talking about back here. You need, and you know, that takes things like, you know, having your correct business hours and phone number, having, you know, pictures that are geotagged with your location, they give you like an 800 word description of your business. So we fill that out completely with, you know, a couple of keywords added in there. Just making sure that that listing is completely optimized. And then the other half of what helps you rank is what's called citations. So that's your business name, address, and phone number, as it's listed on Google in different directories across the web. So places like Yext, Yellow Pages, BBB, Facebook, anywhere that there's like a business directory listing. And what my company does is we go and build each business that we work with 200 of these hand-placed citations so that you far surpass your competition and it takes them a while to catch back up to you. So those are the two main ranking factors for getting into the Google Map Pack. And then for the organic section down below, this is where your website comes into play. You can be in that first part without even having a website. But you kind of want to be, you know, in both places so that you take up as much real estate on page 1 of Google as possible. So to get into the organic listings down here, I'll show you kind of the back end of some websites so in your area. So this one is for Centralia Pet Resort. I'll break this down for you in here and tell you what these things mean. So the DR and the UR are basically the trust that Google has in you, that you say that you are who you say you are and you do what you say you do. And that's kind of built by, you know, having the citations and making sure that all of your information is correct across the board, making sure that your backlinks are relevant to the kind of business that you own, stuff like that. So the UR is the power that's being driven to your website, and you get power to your website through what's called backlinks. So backlinks are basically any link that's on another website that leads back to your website. So if there was a blog post where the author was talking about, you know, boarding your pet in Centralia, and there was a hyperlink that led back to your website, if it was a do follow link, which there's do follow and no follow links. Do follow links, that would be that business saying, or that website saying, yes, it's okay to share my power with this other website. And so that's how you drive your keywords up in the ranking. You'll initially show up for your keywords just by having them in the content on your website, but to get them into the first 3 positions on Google is you need backlinks to kind of power those numbers or power those keywords up. The referring domains are just the websites that have those backlinks. So they're getting 172 backlinks from 15 different websites. And then keywords here, this is the really important part. This is how people find you, search you, you know, this is, well, let me finish this really quick. So they're getting 14 traffic from their keywords and they're not doing any paid search. So they're not doing Google ads. Looking at their keywords here. So what we look for is if it's a local business like yours, we like to target like location specific keywords. So, you know, like Centralia Pet Resort or Centralia Dog, you know, Daycare or something like that. You know, all of those keywords that are going to have your location in them are what we're kind of looking for, because we're trying to get, you know, people who are going to convert for you. So, and we like to find the ones with the biggest volume, which is the most people searching for it per month, and the lowest KD. So KD is keyword difficulty. This is basically tells you how many people are trying to rank for the word, what, you know, how difficult it is to rank for it, and kind of how much competition you have. The CPC is just the cost per click, so that's Google Ads again. Traffic is how much traffic per month these people are getting from this keyword. And then the position is the position that they're in on Google. So for Pet Resort near me, there's 1,300 people per month that are searching for that word. The KD, the keyword difficulty, is very high. This is a very, very high keyword difficulty. So this will take, you know, quite a while to rank for. The cost per click would be $1.58 if you were going to pay for Google Ads for that. They're getting 7 traffic from this word, and they're in the 22nd position. So they're on the top of page 2. You could see if they were ranking higher for this, they'd probably be getting some more traffic. But because this is a global keyword and it's not really location specific, you're going to see yourself, you know, being able to get a lot less of this traffic because this is spread out through the whole United States. So there's 1,300 people searching for it, but that's across the US. So you can see why they're only getting 7 traffic. But, you know, let's see here. Well, that's their business name, so it's a good thing they're ranking first for their business name. You don't want somebody else ranking for your business. But, you know, going through they have some that are, you know, relevant and some that aren't, like, natural breed kennel resort, and I'm not sure if that's a food or, let's see. So this one's for Scottsdale, Arizona, so I'm not sure why they're showing up for that one, but you can see how that wouldn't really be relevant. So we go in and we, you know, look up all the keywords. We do a lot of keyword research to make sure that we're targeting everything that can bring you traffic that will convert. And because you're in, you know, a smaller area where there's not a whole lot of search volume, you know, you're not going to see a ton of volume for the words that we would be ranking you for. It's pretty much, they're going to be in the 10, 20, 30, you know, range. But I did pull up some other competition of yours. Let's see. A few other places in Centralia and one in McCleary. This one's looking real not great. So this one would be very easy to surpass. That's all for them. Let's see. This one's for Country Inn Pet Resort. They've got a little bit more. Let's look at their keywords. So they've got 300 searching for their business name. Yeah, 300 people searching for their business name. I wonder if there's another business named that too, because that seems like a little bit high of a volume for that. But they're getting 34 traffic per month from that keyword. They're in the 2nd position. So you can see they're ranking for some stuff in Olympia too, which is what my suggestion would be, is to pull some keywords from Olympia too, because, you know, driving to Centralia from Olympia is not, it's not out of the question for being a pet owner and wanting to have them at a good boarding place. You know, I would travel that distance if it was somewhere that I liked. So I would suggest going after the Olympia keyword, because that's going to bring you a lot more traffic and a lot more opportunities to, you know, gain new customers. So, but you can see like dog boarding in Olympia, and these are all relatively low keyword difficulties, so these wouldn't be super difficult to rank for. Basically, like if it has a 0 keyword difficulty, you could see yourself ranking for that in the first, you know, month to month and a half with doing SEO, and then kind of up from there. So 1 would be like a month and a half to 2.5 months, and then up and up. So you can see where a 31 is going to be, you know, it's going to be quite some time before you see yourself ranking for that. And this is also with doing SEO. So The website cost is a one-time fee, and then the SEO is a monthly fee. And SEO basically is the gas for the car. So I always like to say this analogy. It's kind of dumb, but you know, your website is like a car basically, and it's there, but without the gas, it's not going to go anywhere. And that's the same with SEO. You'll show up initially, you know, below all your competition because you're going to be the newest website. So to be able to move up in the rankings for it, you need that gas, you need that SEO. So, and I did look up a couple of businesses that were actually in Olympia for boarding, and this one, they have 272 keywords. They're getting quite a bit more traffic. So there's a lot of keywords here that we can target to bring in search traffic for you. So we basically go in and get all these keywords and then find all the keywords that they're also missing and rank for those ones as well. And this is another one of the Olympia businesses. But you can see they're getting 57 traffic per month. And these ones are getting like 100 and something, 146 traffic per month. So there's a bit of search volume to, you know, funnel away from these people. But yeah, those are kind of some of the ways that I could show you, you know, what you're looking at for getting a website going and outranking the competition. So if you found this helpful and you would like to move forward, the next step would be to schedule a 20 to 30 minute phone call so that we can kind of go more in depth and I can get some information from you so that I can go ahead and build that proposal for you. So you can reach back out via text or email or give me a call. And thanks. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.